Alright, so I know it's been a while since I haven't been on YouTube, but today I do want to get a quick review out there for probably one of the favorite fragrances that I have bought this year for 2020, and that is Tom Ford Rose Prick. So it's a really nice bottle, and yeah, let me just kind of get into the notes, and then I'll talk about what it has, the projection, longevity, and also most importantly the compliments. If those come along with it, that's always great. So with Tom Ford Rose Prick, the top notes are Sichuan pepper, turmeric. The heart are 3 different roses. You're getting May rose, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, and then in the base you have patchouli and tonka. So, upon first spraying this, it smells super nice. I don't know how to describe it, but it's this like rose powdery scent that has some type of sweetness to it. And like this bottle right here, as you can see, I mean, the color is just beautiful. It's like this light pink color. I don't know if you can see it very well with the lighting in my video, but there are plenty of pictures online. It's just really, I love it. It's a 50 ml bottle. Now the price is very expensive for this. It's $350 for a 50 ml, which is the size here that I have. And what I wanted to say about this is it's probably my favorite floral perfume out of my collection. The reason why, it just puts me in a good mood. When I spray it, it projects for a good 3 to 4 hours. So wherever you walk, you're gonna get noticed. You pass somebody by, they're gonna smell you. And I'll just go over 2 quick stories I've had with with this fragrance. So the first time I wore it, it lasted all day. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. The second day, a friend came over and we were going out to a restaurant and she wanted to wear something. So I said, okay, you can grab something, out of my collection to spray. So she sprayed Rose Prick. We went into a restaurant, we sat at a booth, and the waiters walked by and they're like, oh my gosh, something smells so good. What is it? Something in this area just smells amazing. And because I let her spray this, and they were all wearing masks. So, during these times, people are wearing masks. So they were like, oh my God, that smells amazing. Who is it? And it was my friend. And she just got complimented by like 3 different people at the same time. And then the second time, I wore this myself. We went out to breakfast at a restaurant. The waitress was also wearing a mask, pretty thick mask. I was sitting at the end of the table, and upon her first coming to the table to take the order, she's like, okay, who is wearing that today? And then I raised my hand, and she asked what it was. I told her, it's Tom Ford Rose Prick, and she said, oh my God, that's amazing. I can smell it. It smells so good. And so again, she was wearing a mask, and that just tells you that you will get noticed with this because this stuff does project. It's expensive. $350 is a lot of money for a 50 ml. But if you can get yourself a sample to try it out, I definitely recommend it. It's my favorite perfume of this year. With fragrances right now, a lot of people online will write bad reviews and say this is not worth it, this is not worth the money. I don't go off of Fragrantica. I don't go off of what people say, how it works on their skin. Each person's skin chemistry is different. Where they live, their climate, where they go out, who they're around. I mean, for me, if it works for me on my skin and I enjoy it, I'm going to wear it. And this one lasts easily 8 to 9 hours on my skin, so I get a full day's wearing of it. And people just love the smell of this. It's unique. Not everybody out there has this. The people that buy it do understand perfumery. They do understand fragrances. And so my advice is try it out for yourself. I just really like this, and I want to put this review out there to let people know that this is special. It's not something like I've experienced because I've tried many niche perfumes. I've tried almost all the brands. Whether it be Frederic Malle, Tom Ford, Roja Dove, Creed, Amouage. I'm just looking at my table. I have a full table of, Killian, Byredo. I've tried everything, so I mean, I do know a lot about niche perfumery. But yeah, definitely get a sample of this stuff, try it out, buy a full bottle if you really like it. Each person's taste is different, each person's skin chemistry is different. So I just really advise people in the perfume community to go out and try stuff for themselves. Get samples. If you want to buy a full bottle, go ahead. Just don't read too much about reviews online and what other people write, what other people say, because there are many things out there that work great for some people and they just don't work for other people, and that's okay. And again, fragrances are subjective, so somebody may say fragrance smells one way to them, and to me it smells entirely different, and I get a different type of feeling, emotion, vibe, whatever. But yeah, Tom Ford Rose Prick, definitely a super nice perfume. Give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. You'll get compliments, especially with people wearing masks these days. This stuff will project. This is not something that sits close to your skin. It's something where it's going to get you noticed, and especially if you're in a setting indoors, sitting at a restaurant, hanging out with friends. It's just going to set you apart. It's unique, and that's part of why I'm into niche perfumery, is because it's something special to me. If a fragrance makes me feel a certain type of way, it exhibits an emotion, it reminds me about a certain place and time, it kind of moves me, then I'll buy a full bottle. So that's why I bought a full bottle of this. Other than that, I'll just stick with my sample and then I'll move on to the next thing. But if something's special to me, yeah, I'll buy a full bottle. And so that's why, I just wanted to get this review out there. Feel free to, read about other Tom Ford private blends. He has some really nice stuff. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And yeah, just everybody have a great day. Thanks.